Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, my malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. Um, this is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. As I said, I hope y'all are doing well and feeling well, honey, on this gloomy day for some of us, or what have you. So let's see what's going on, guys, with your overall messages. The first card you have here is suffering in silence from trauma caused by no good family, satanic ritual abuse, MK Ultra mind control, illegal, psychic spiritual attack. Everybody wants something from you but don't want you to have nothing at all. Low down and dirty shame, satanic cult, and last but not least, be careful who you trust. Okay, guys? Okay, so let's see, guys. Whoever is resonating with this reading collective, I feel like you are somebody who has been suffering for a very long time, okay? You've had to suffer in silence by yourself, guys, okay? This is because of trauma that has been caused by your no good family, okay? And any other persons who may be working in conjunction or in collaboration with your family, okay, as it relates to the things that was done to you, okay? Um, you probably have a lot of people trying to deflect, okay, or trying to deflect from what they have done to you, trying to make you out to be the problem, trying to make you look a particular way in an effort to justify or even cover up their abuse, okay? And the trauma that you have endured, okay? Which somebody, all of them, need to pay for. It doesn't matter who they are, okay? How much power, authority, leadership, or anything that they may have, these people need to pay for what they have done to you, collective, okay? Because it has caused you severe trauma. Whoever I'm speaking to, collective, you have gone from childhood trauma to adulthood trauma, okay? And as an adult, it's hard. Imagine being an adult and trying to heal from childhood trauma when you're still going through adulthood trauma, okay? And some of these very people who caused your childhood trauma are the same people who are still doing things to use you, abuse you, mistreat you, even as an adult, okay? Many of you have faced not only trauma, but torture, harassment, invasion, violations, okay, exploitation, experimentation, and a multitude of other things, collective, okay? So, like I said, you've been suffering in silence from trauma caused by these no good people who have been in your life, guys, okay? You are the victim of satanic ritual abuse, which likely started when you were a child, collective, okay? Um, the onset of satanic ritual abuse is basically when you cause um, a child um, severe pain, trauma, neglect, abandonment, various different forms of abuse, okay, starting in their childhood, okay, um, when you are very young, okay. Um, and it's done in many different ways, okay? Different things are done to hurt you, harm you, or endanger you right from your infancy, okay? Most people who have endured satanic ritual abuse, they have by they have experienced molestation, um, and usually and even rape by the time they're 6 years old, 6, 7 years old, or what have you. It can happen in older ages after that, or what have you, but there's different forms of abuse, okay? Um, psychological abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. You really pretty much endure all those things when you go through satanic ritual abuse, guys, okay? And it's called satanic ritual abuse, guys, okay? Because there is a sinister, satanic, demonic, even aspect to it, okay? As far as the individuals go who are doing these evil, wicked things to you guys, okay? Um, One of the other forms of this satanic ritual abuse is MK Ultra mind control, guys. Okay, so you've also been the victim of MK Ultra mind control, which is something that would have been done um, when you were a child. Okay, you went through some form of programming or brainwashing, illegal experimentation. Some of you may have been chipped or implanted or what have you. There's different things that they did back in the day to put people under mind control than they do today. A lot of things they can do today, um, they can do remotely. Okay. Um, or what have you, but you are the victim of MK Ultra mind control, okay? Brainwashing, okay? Having your mind and your thoughts or your dreams manipulated, collective, okay? Every aspect of your life being manipulated and controlled in some way, shape, form, or fashion, guys, okay? Spirit is saying the things that you've endured, the things that the trauma that you have been caused is illegal. All of it, okay? Every last bit of it is illegal. Okay? And you need to understand that when it comes to satanic ritual abuse, when it comes to MK Ultra mind control and different things like that, regardless of the individuals who are involved on a lower level, these things are orchestrated, organized, run, ruled, controlled, funded. Um, Especially, this is a form of organized crime. This is illegally funded government operations. Okay, so there are persons in power, authority, leadership who are involved in this, from counselors to therapists to psychologists to doctors to nurses, to teachers, to there's a variation of different people who are in positions of authority in some way, shape, form, or fashion who are involved in these things, guys, okay? Um, and it's all illegal, okay? Every aspect of it, invading and violating you, abusing you in any manner is illegal. Illegally surveillancing you, illegally experimenting on you, and implanting you with some type of chipping device, doing mind control on you, collective, um, physically assaulting you or abusing you in any type of way, sexually assaulting or abusing you in any type of way, torturing you, traumatizing you, harassing you, stalking you. All of those things are in black and white, written into law as illegal. Okay? And these are all things, okay? Just briefly naming things off the top of my head that you have endured, okay? That you have suffered at the hands of these people. Now, when it comes to a lot of these things are done also by people who are higher up. Many of you all, you were sold out by your families, your parents, your grandparents, your guardians, whomever, okay? Sold you out to the government to allow these things to be done to you while they turned a blind eye, while they accepted some type of compensation or incentive for allowing you to be abused, okay? You were simply, essentially was pimped out, okay, to the satanic powers that be. Okay, many of you could have experienced being trafficked. Okay, you could have endured molestation, human trafficking, rape, and a number of different things, collective. Okay, and certain individuals in your family knew of this, collective. Okay, and these people made money off the back of you, especially for those of us who have been exploited. There has been millions of dollars that has been made off of us from our childhood to our adulthood, okay? It is something that is continuously going on right now, especially for those of us, because by the time you're an adult, especially after you've had some awakening, if you have broken from your programming, usually nothing happens. As long as they still feel like you are under mind control, you're still brainwashed, you're not awake or aware to what they have done, to what's going on. They allow you to ignorantly live life, okay? It's like a blissful ignorance, okay? And you are just living life aimlessly, okay? And and nobody bothers you. It doesn't even matter what type of lifestyle you have, okay? As a matter of fact, when you go through things like this, they will purposely implant people in your life, like to, people with bad habits, people with addictions, people who are bad influences, and different things like that to encourage you to self destruct, collective, okay? That way, by the time you awaken, this is the reason why they go to this plan B. They all meet up with each other, and the plan B is to attack you and your entire life, okay? And make you out to be the problem. They'll try to dissect your life and use your entire life or your past against you to make you feel like, oh, see, you are the problem. See, something's wrong with you. See, you know, oh, you started masturbating when you was X, Y, and Z age. You had sex for the first time when you was such and such age. You was promiscuous when you were younger. Oh, you used to smoke weed. You used to party all the time. You drank a lot. You've had X, Y, and Z sexual partners. You've had X, Y, and Z amount of kids. Oh, you remember that time you stole from the store when you was a kid? You remember when you ran away? You remember when you skipped school? It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what it is. It can. I'm just literally making up stuff off the top of my head. And this is what they do. Okay, and they immediate, and the reason why they do this immediate attack against you from the moment that you awaken is to discredit you publicly. Okay, because once you awaken to what has happened to you and to what is going on, and you begin to speak truth and clarity about these things, they want to discredit you immediately so nobody else will believe you in an effort to cover their own ass, in an effort to cover their own tracks, okay? So they can say, see, this person is mentally ill, something is wrong with them, they need help. And this is the reason why they even do certain things to try to trigger you to have some type of nervous breakdown, some type of psychotic break, some type of mental breakdown in some type of way, especially publicly, to make you look irrational, to make you look mentally ill. Okay, they will even do certain things on purpose, even have people to attack you on purpose. Um, for you to react in a certain type of way, and then just so happen to have certain people around and say, see, this person is violent, see, this person is, a nuisance, this person is out of control, or trigger you to do something, have some type of knee-jerk reaction, have to do something so that they say, oh, see, this person is criminal, or even trigger you to severe stress, anxiety, depression, and different things like that, or what have you. Oh, see, this person is suicidal, and different things like that. They're deflecting from the abuse that you have suffered, that they have caused, that your family sold you out for money and allowed to happen to you, collective, okay? The government, every branch of government, from your local government to the higher up governments, okay? CIA, FBI, military officials, all the way up to the fucking president and beyond, okay? Because a lot of y'all assume that the United States president is like, they call this person the chief and commander, but there is people higher than even the president. Most people, y'all think that's the highest job anybody could have, but there are people who are way richer and way more powerful and way higher up than even the president. The presidents are being controlled and manipulated. Okay? Um, and it's interesting because they call these presidents the chief and commander and different things like that. Okay? But when a president is sworn in, who do they get their credentials from? High ranking top military officials. So technically, it would make more sense for a high ranking military official to be a president than some random individual that they decide to vote in. But this is what they tell America. Oh, this is the candidate that you have voted in, this politician such and such, and they're the chief and commander and the lead. How are you going to be a chief and commander of a military, and many of them have never even served in the military? Like, how does that make sense? And how do you get your credentials from high-ranking military officials that you are supposed to be in the chief of commander of? That does not make sense. Okay, so there are definitely people who are higher than the president. Okay, that was a quick side note. Okay, but the point that I'm making is that a lot of people are involved in this, collective. Okay, Your teachers, your doctors, your nurses, your therapists, your counselors, everybody you've come into contact with was aware that you were a victim of satanic ritual abuse, that you were a victim of MK Ultra mind control. Everybody gaslit you. Everybody has gang stalked you. Everybody has played in your face, collective, okay? And this has all been done on purpose, okay? And for those of you who have had an awakening at some point in time in your life, and you begin to break from this programming and speak truth and clarity about what you were enduring and what you were going through, at that moment is when you became a targeted individual. Technically, you've been targeted all your life. They technically have been tracking and tracing you all your life. Don't get it twisted. These people are no gurus, okay? The only reason why they claim that they can see all and know all is because they're using illegal technology to hack and to track people, okay? To collect people's data, okay? They're using surveillance to watch people, okay? Every aspect of their life, okay? That's the only reason. They're no fucking gurus, okay? They're not. They're no mystical ass fucking beings, you know, with these supernatural freaking powers, and they're like the end all be all of the freaking world or some shit. Not even the ones that make up the shadow government that's in the shadows, okay? Not even the shapeshifters, okay? It doesn't mean that they don't have any ability at all, okay? But you have technically were being targeted your entire life. You just did not know it, okay? It's a frequency, okay? That's the reason why one day it seems like a flip was switched. It's as simple as like literally flipping a light switch, okay? They're tapped into the frequencies of your mind, collective, okay? This is how they're able to implant, to stop your thoughts and forcibly implant certain thoughts and visions and send telepathic communication and all kinds of shit to you, collective, okay? Those of you have endured this, okay? But this is all illegal is the point is in which and what I'm saying, okay? But it's more than just your family who is involved in this, okay? Your family been playing on your top since you was a kid, okay? And they've been collecting dividends off of what they have done to you and allowed to happen to you, collective, okay? And they sit up in your face playing pretend like they haven't done a thing wrong, okay? Especially those of them who are fake, phony fucking Christians, acting like they're all saved, sanctified, delivered, and holier than thou, Bible thumping Jesus lovers, but they're all secret witches and secret warlocks. They're all in cult covens and secret societies. They have all pimped out their children or their grandchildren, or they have all sacrificed somebody in their families for fucking money and to commit insurance frauds and some more shit like that or what have you. And they still running around here playing in people's fucking faces, acting like they're high and mighty, you know, dressed to impress every day in their Sunday's best, their church clothes as we call them. Okay, acting like they're somebody significant, they're somebody important, okay? Meanwhile, trying to downplay you while they put their own asses up, their own crooked, corrupt, demonic asses up on pedestals like they're better than you, while the only reason why they are the ones who have tore you down your entire life. They are the ones who have sabotaged every relationship you have been in. They are the ones who have sent people into your life to abuse you. They are the ones who have caused you to lose wages, caused you to lose money, caused you to juggle, caused you to struggle, caused you to be without, cursed your love life, cursed your wombs for some of you all, okay? Cursed your children for some of you all, okay? And the sad thing about it, your children are being abused in the exact same manner in which they have abused you right now to this day by these very same people, collective, okay? Same perpetual cycle of evil and BS, okay? And it is all illegal. It is all unjust, okay? It is not righteous in any way, neither biblically nor legally, okay? And even man wrote the Bible, okay? That's why a lot of that shit coincides together between the Bible and the laws that they have written, that they have come up, that they have made up, that nobody gave them permission to create. Yet they did, and they forced everybody to follow in behind them because they are the rule of law. Okay, this is what they have forced upon everybody. But if they created the very rules, regulations, and bylaws that they break every day to do this illegal, unjust, unfair, unorthodox shit to people, collective. Okay, and you have been the victim of it. You have suffered the trauma from it. Collective, you have endured some type of psychic spiritual attack as well, collective. You could be dealing with some type of mind, thought, or dream manipulation of some kind, collective. These people could be astral projecting to you, projecting on you, period, collective, but astral traveling to you in your dream state, in the spiritual realm, collective, and attacking you, psychically attacking you, collective. When you are under a psychic attack or a spiritual attack, it's an attack of the mind, okay, which also affects the body, okay, which also affects the soul and the spirit, okay? It's all connected, okay? You're enduring these psychic spiritual attacks, collective, okay? Why? Because these people want you to stop speaking the truth and the clarity about the satanic ritual abuse that you have gone through, about these illegal things that they have done to you, about the MK Ultra mind control that you have endured. You hear a lot of people with that shh shit, that one finger to the lip, shh, be quiet. They don't want you to say anything, okay? But that's just like a predator. You ever seen a predator that's abusing somebody and they're telling you to shh? Be quiet, don't say nothing. Bullshit. Who is quiet while they're being abused? They want to continue to, they refuse to stop abusing you, but think you're supposed to be quiet about the abuse that you are enduring. It's fucking crazy. Shh, don't say nothing. They can hear you. Who gives a fuck? That's the problem. That's the problem. They shouldn't hear you. Especially when you're sitting in the privacy of your own fucking home, minding your own goddamn business. They shouldn't be hacking you. They shouldn't be tracking you. They shouldn't be tapping your phones, hacking your computers, watching you through the cameras on your phones, your laptops, your computers, your tablets, your TVs, or any other fucking bullshit ass smart device that you have. Who gives a fuck what they can hear? Who is they? Shh, be quiet. Don't say nothing. Why? Stop. No, they stop. How about they stop? Okay? So y'all are enduring psychic spiritual attacks, collective, okay? Because it's almost like being punished. It's almost like literally being punished for speaking about the abuse that you've endured. Could you imagine a woman uh, who has suffered severe domestic violence being beat all over again by everybody just for speaking up and saying, hey, I'm a victim of domestic violence. I was with this person that was beating me every day. Now imagine this woman spoke up about that has endured this domestic violence, and she gets beat by the police in some type of hostile police brutality. Then she gets beat up by her family for speaking up, for speaking out. Then she gets beat up by her friends, her associates, her coworkers, her job, whoever. I'm just naming people. You understand what I'm saying? Just imagine. You see how stupid that sounds? Imagine a woman who has been raped, and she has the courage to speak up about the fact that she has been raped, she has been violated in some way. Imagine the doctor, the nurse, her friends, her family, her church, her job, the government, the police, the detectives, all beating her up, attacking her all over again. That's what it's like. That's what it's like when you are being attacked, when you are being punished. And you're trying to tell people, not convince people, tell people what you have matter-of-factly endured, what is matter-of-factly going on. And nobody is doing nothing about it. And it doesn't matter how much faith you got, how much you believe, how much you hope, how much you wish. It doesn't matter how much you pray. Because some of us, we've been praying all our fucking life. And this shit has been going on all our goddamn life. It ain't a goddamn thing being done about it. Not nothing. Isn't it funny how the gods just allow evil to prevail? Isn't it funny how the gods just allow these witches and these warlocks and these sorcerers and dark priests and priests to just do whatever the fuck they want to do? Do all kind of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo on people. Isn't it interesting how the gods just allow these people to commit this hate crime against you? They just allow the wicked, crooked government to break the very laws that they force other people to follow. Isn't it funny how the gods allow the wealthy and elite, the wickedness in high places, the shadow government, these reptilians, draconians, humanoids, robotoids, shape-shifting ass motherfuckers to do all kind of evil, wicked, demonic, toxic ass shit every fucking day? Do you think they believe in? Do you think they're praying? Do you think they got faith in anything? But those of you who have been trained to protect your oppressors, who have been forced to have faith and to believe and to pray, because troubles don't last always, you got to be damn near a perfect specimen, don't you? For you to be pleasing unto God. But everybody who is wicked and evil and demonic in the world, they don't live by no such standard. And they just continue to do. That's why they're so cocky and arrogant in what they do. I call them the untouchables. That's how they carry on, like they're untouchables. They can't be stopped. They can't be found. You don't know where they're at. You can't do anything about it. So what, they're harassing you? So what, they're abusing you? So what, they're invading and violating you? Yeah, they created laws that speaks against these things. But you're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, we're mind controlling you. And we're using government credentials and government resources to do it. And using government officials to operate it. And what are you going to do about it? Isn't it always interesting how shit go on? And these fake phony ass people in the world always talking about what God allowed. That is interesting, isn't it? You never wonder why God allowed these babies to be raped? Why God allowed these babies to be kidnapped and abducted and sold into sex slavery and trafficked? You ever wonder why God allowed these cannibals to feast on humans? God allowed these Satanists to use children in these satanic rituals. God allowed these satanic powers that be in these wealthy elites to set up people and sacrifice them just to steal their organs for their own selfish ass fucking selves can live longer. But don't shit happen to them, do it? Don't shit happen to them at all. The gods allow all of this. Why? But you're supposed to be perfect. But you're supposed to live perfect. But you better not mess up. Right? That's what you was taught. That's what you were told. Isn't that right? You're under psychic spiritual attack, collective. Isn't it funny how nobody likes you, nobody loves you, nobody cares about you, nobody supports you, nobody has your back, nobody protects you? Nobody wants you to have nothing, but they all want something from you. Everybody wants something from you, but they don't want you to have nothing at all. How you don't like me, you don't love me, you don't care nothing about me, you hate me, but you want to steal my destiny. How you don't like me, love me, care about me, you hate me, but you want to feed off of my energy, my frequencies. You want to tap into my sacral chakra and steal my sexual energy, steal my creative and artistic energy, but you don't like me. You hate me. You don't love me. You don't care about me. You want everything that you can get up out of me to manifest for your goddamn self, but you don't want me to have nothing at all. Oh, you want love. You want support. You want money. You want marriage. You want a family. You want stability and security. You want a nice home and a nice car and a lovely life. Oh, you care a lot about your rights, don't you? You want freedom. You want liberty. You want fucking justice. You want a peace of mind. Everything that you want for your own goddamn self. You don't want the collective to have the fuck it all. And should you get word, should you get an inkling, or should you get a feeling that they got any of that, then you plotting and planning and scheming on how that you can take it from them, how you can stop it, how you can block it, how you can prevent it. These people so pathetic, collective, they don't even want you educated. They don't want you to have no talent, skills, and abilities. They don't even want you to be creative or artistic, collective. Some of these people, they don't want you to even speak. They don't want you to be seen, collective. They don't want you to be heard, collective. They don't want nobody to support you, collective. That's why the majority of you all who are on social media that's speaking the truth, you being shadow banned right now by a bunch of discrimination, racist, colorist, sexist, prejudice as individuals. You know why? Because you ain't who they want you to be. Because you ain't sold your soul and your ass to the men and women in power, to the devil. And even if you did, they would still use you, abuse you, sodomize you, and sacrifice you when they get through with you. Any goddamn way. So it's a lose-lose situation. Spirits say they are low down and dirty shame. The things that they have done to you is a low down and dirty shame, collective. These people belong to some type of satanic cult. And the satanic cult are the ones who are psychically, spiritually attacking you. The satanic cult are the ones who have satanically, ritualistically abused you, collective. The satanic cult are the ones who's doing these illegal things to you, collective. Are the ones who are using mind control tactics on you right now, collective. Even those of you who have had awakenings, collective, and you have broken from your programming to some degree, collective, they still using mind control tactics, collective. They're trying every single day to rockabye baby your ass back to sleep in one way, shape, form, or fashion. Everybody wants something from you but don't want you to have nothing at all. These people that don't like you, love you, care about you, give a damn about you. They plotting and planning and scheming on how to sacrifice you right now, but they'll steal your sexual energy and take it to the next bitch that they fucking with. Spirit say, be careful who you trust, collective. Be careful who you trust. To clarify, suffering in silence from trauma caused by no good family, we got the devil here. The devil is always in the details, ain't it? Your family sold they sold to the devil well before some of y'all was even thought about. Well before you even formed in your daddy's nutsack. Well before you was even born. They are sellouts. They are devil worshippers. These are people in their south node, their shadow side, their dark side, toxic, evil, wicked, sinister, dark, demonic individuals who are chained to the devil, shepherds for the devil, who is stepping and fetching for the man and doing the bidding for the devil. These are greedy, materialistic, narcissistic, abusive, addictive, restrictive, toxic, possessive, controlling, dominant, manipulative, obsessive individuals in this devil energy, spirit is saying. This is the reason why you have suffered in silence from the trauma caused by your no good family because of their attachment to the devil, collective. Satanic ritual abuse. Spirit clarify satanic ritual abuse. Some of you was cursed from birth, collective. Some of you, like literally, a curse was placed upon you at birth, collective. Um, some of you were offered up to the devil, collective. Some of these people have been trying to eliminate you since you were a child, I'm getting, because I keep on seeing the death card. It's a flipped over 3 times. Okay? And it wants to come out on satanic ritual abuse. I feel like these people, whatever the satanic ritual abuse that you endured as a child, they tried to kill you as a child. You could have suffered some type of fatal injury. You could have had a near-death experience. You could have died and came back. Okay? But the satanic ritual abuse, I feel like they wanted to abuse you to some degree, and then they wanted to sacrifice you. For some of you all, you were supposed to be sacrificed as a child, Spirit is saying. Okay? This satanic ritual abuse has caused you a lot of sadness, a lot of disappointment, a lot of regret, collective. Okay? A lot of heartache and heartbreak and sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, and anguish, collective, because of the satanic ritual abuse that you have endured, collective. It has also caused you a lot of mental conflict with this MK Ultra mind control, okay? The Nine of Swords is about mental conflict, psychological trauma, psychological torture, okay? It's an attack on the mind, collective. It's where MK Ultra mind control is, okay? They do things to trigger you to be stressed, worried, suppressed, to have anxiety. You endure sleep deprivations or insomnia, collective. Okay? It's like being haunted and taunted. Okay, collective. Many of you have had to endure mental conflict because of this MK Ultra mind control, collective, that they have done on you. Spirit, clarify illegal. I'm also seeing the high priestess here, collective. Whoever you are a high priestess, collective. This is the reason why they're psychically, spiritually attacking you, collective. This is why they also continuously attack your mind and use these mind control tactics on you, collective. Because as a high priestess, collective, you're somebody who is naturally illuminated, collective. You're somebody who is knowledgeable, who's wise, okay, who's awakened, who is psychic, who's empathic, who's enlightened in some type of way, okay, in your north node, okay, between worlds, collective. You got ancient wisdom and codes written inside of you, collective, okay. You have a divine angelic connection to the spiritual realm, to extraterrestrial galactic beings, okay, to ancient gods and goddesses and ancestors and different things, collective. You are a high priestess, and this is the reason why you are enduring psychic spiritual attack, collective. These people could be trying to affect your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, collective, as well. Spirit, clarify illegal. I keep seeing a Queen of Swords here. There's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, collective, who you have. This person could be somebody in your family, but or not. But this person, because of this person, you've suffered a lot of trauma. You've suffered in silence from trauma that was caused by this person. Because of this air sign woman, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this person could have been the cause of you enduring some type of satanic ritual abuse. This person was the cause of MK Ultra mind control being done on you, okay? Whoever this person is, collective, because she keeps trying to come out, collective, unless this is your energy, collective, okay? Yeah. I'm seeing illegal here. I'm seeing the Page of Cups here, collective. They've been doing something to you since you was a child. This didn't just start since you've been an adult, okay? So even those of you who are targeting individuals now, even though like if you didn't, like if you're anything like myself, you didn't go through an awakening. I was 30 years old before I awakened, okay? And it was a little bit after that that I even realized that I was a targeted individual, or what a targeted individual the fuck was, okay? Um, and understood and figured out what was really going on, collective, okay? So a lot of you, some of you may think that you started being targeted then. Technically, you've always been a target. You just didn't know it. You was under mind control then, so you didn't know. They've been doing this to you since you were a child, collective, okay? Yeah. They've been doing this to you since you were a child. Spirit, clarify illegal. Clarify illegal. Somebody, that was the Four of Wands that just aggressively popped out, guys, okay? These people could have even tried to sell you, like, something about an arranged marriage when you were a child. Uh, They could have put you in an arranged marriage or scared you for you to be in an arranged marriage, like as a child, you being married off to some type of an adult somewhere, collective, okay? Spirit, what is this illegal? That card flipped over aggressively, okay? I'm seeing the chariot here, collective. The chariot has to do with movement, travel, transportations, and things, collective. This could have to do with trafficking, collective. You all could have endured trafficking, collective. I keep seeing death card, the death card, collective. But it's got to be in the reverse, collective. Okay? I feel like these people tried to kill you when you were a child. Something tied to the satanic ritual abuse, because remember when it came out earlier, it wanted to clarify the satanic ritual abuse. You were severely injured in some type of way, spirit is saying, okay? I'm also seeing the moon here that wants to come out on illegal. Y'all know the moon can speak of criminal activity, okay? It speaks of secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. Shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fears, cover up, criminal activity, witchery, secrecy, moon magic, um, okay, decisions being made, dilemmas, delays. It even speaks of the past, collective, okay? There's a lot of things that these people have tried to keep secret, hidden, or covered up, collective, okay? But the moon also illuminates, okay? So I feel like whatever these people have been doing illegal to you, um, that they were trying to keep secret, hidden, or covered up has come to the light. I'm also seeing the magician card here, collective, okay? Uh, Somebody, there could have been some type of divination abuse going on, collective. Some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo could have been done on you, collective, okay? This could be what the satanic cult energy is about as well. These people are doing some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo on you. Hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, evil eyes, santeria, or something. They've done a lot of illegal things to you, unjust things to you, collective. Any other messages on illegal? Any other messages on illegal? Spirit. To clarify low down dirty shame, I feel like there is a group of individuals who work together. They're in a binding contract, a collaboration together. At the very least, it could be three people, but the Three of Pentacles literally speak of a team or a group of individuals, okay? Collaborating together, working together, teaming up together for the purposes of money, collective, okay? That's the reason why Spirit is saying these people are low down and dirty shame. They have done what they have done to you for the purposes of money, collective, okay? And like I said, they could belong to some type of cult, covenant, or secret society of some kind, collective, that they are in these binding contracts or what have you. Um, But what they had done to you, from what they have done to you to what they have allowed to be done to you, collective, it was for the purposes of money. I'm telling you, a lot of palms have been greased off the back of you, collective. These people have been exploiting you for money for a very long time, collective, okay? And these people, even at some point, expected to be able to sacrifice you and get some type of incentives, get some type of compensation, okay? Off your life and your death, collective, okay? Yeah, justice here, okay? Everybody wants something from you, but they don't want you to have nothing at all, collective, okay? I'm also seeing here, it's a lot want to come out here, collective. I feel like the government has also done illegal things to you, illegal, unjust, unorthodox, unfair things to you, collective, as well. They have been involved in this as well. Spirit is saying, yeah, Ace of Swords. Spirit is saying that's the truth, that's clarity, okay? And they're targeting and attacking you, collective, because they want you to stop speaking the truth and the clarity about it. They want you to stop telling people, collective, okay? Cause of course you know they cocky, arrogant ass. They don't plan on going down for nothing that they have done. Okay, if they have done it to you, they have done it to plenty of other people, collective. Okay, and they've been doing it for a long damn time, collective. Okay, I don't give a damn what kind of qualifications, degrees, or certifications any damn body got, collective. Okay. These people are corrupt. They're demonic. They are evil. And they have done wicked things to people. But even the government was involved in this illegal shit that was done to you, collective. Especially as it relates to something that they're trying to keep hidden, secret, or covered up, as it relates to something pertaining to trafficking or something like that, Spirit is saying. Okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying that's the truth. That's clarity. Okay? Yeah. Lover's card here. Okay? You could have been being used sexually, violated sexually. Okay? Because the Lover's card is a sexual card of the tarot. Spirit clarify, everybody wants something from you but don't want you to have nothing at all. Yeah, these are liars, cheaters, and thieves. These are manipulators and con artists that's sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something, collective. These are cowardly ass individuals who do things under false pretenses, okay? Selfish, evil, greedy, two-faced, low down, dirty, backstabbing, gutter rat ass bastards, okay? Who trying to get away with stealing from taking things from you, collective, from your person, okay? Besides any tangible thing, material thing that belong to you, collective, they are stealing from your energy, your essence, your aura, okay? As well. These are people who are very strategic, who only care about themselves because they are selfish, collective. The Seven of Swords is all about deceptions, manipulations, trickery, fuckery, and thievery, collective. And this is clarifying. Everybody wants something from you, but don't want you to have nothing at all, collective, okay? So everything they want from you, collective, they want to steal and take from you, collective. But at the same time, they don't want you to have nothing, okay? Yeah. Satanic cult. Like I said, Five of Swords here with the Magician. These people have been very hostile towards you. They have also been responsible for abusing you, Spirit is saying. Okay? Because that's what the Five of Swords is all about. Okay? It's conflict in an effort to defeat. It's conflict and defeat. But it also speaks of hostility, plot twist. Okay? As well as abuse. And that's what the satanic cult has been doing, collective. They abuse divination by way of manipulation in an effort to manifest what they want, okay? These are divination abusers who use their influence and their willpower to manipulate people, places, and things and situations in an effort to manifest what they want. And they do so in conjunction with hostilities, plots, plans, schemes, abuse, and causing conflicts in people's lives in an effort to defeat them, collective. Be careful who you trust, collective. I'm seeing an emperor here, guys. Okay, this could be a father or father figure, or this could be somebody of the establishment. This could be somebody in power, authority, a leadership collective. This is a masculine individual collective. Okay, this person could be a cult leader or a cult member, whoever this masculine is, and it could be more than one in here spirit is saying. Okay, be careful who you trust, collective. Okay, these people have abandoned you, neglected you, rejected you, and left you out in the cold, left you in turmoil and harsh conditions, and ruin and suffering and need and lack, collective. Okay, these things was done to you on purpose. That's what I'm talking about. These people who everybody wants something from you but don't want you to have nothing at all. See, they stealing and taking from you, collective, everything that they want from you, and they sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with everything that they done to you to steal what they want from you, collective. But at the same time, they have neglected, abandoned you, and rejected you, and left you out in the cold, collective. Okay, and then they want to try to cover their own tracks to try to make it seem like they righteous and upstanding and pillars of the fucking community. Okay, do-gooders and shit. They haven't a clue what was done to you. They wasn't involved. They don't know nothing about it. That's a lie, and the truth ain't in them, and they know it. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, collective. This is wealth, collective. Okay, you could be worth some type of wealth, a large amount of money, or abundance, collective, that these people are trying to steal from you, take from you, or have stolen from you, or this is the amount of money that these people have made off of you, collective, from exploiting you, from experimenting on you, from using you and abusing you, and different things, collective. Yeah, see, that's what this betrayal is all about. Look at this, Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords here. Okay, because of this large amount of money is why these people have ultimately betrayed you, sabotaged you, ruined you, tried to end you. Okay, been disloyal to you, committed a hate crime against you, was cruel to you, did unusual things to you, have been brutal towards you, collective. It's the reason why they wanted you to look like a failure, collective. It's the reason why they set things up for you to fail, collective. It's the reason why they have tried to trigger you to have some type of mental breakdown, a psychotic break, collective. It's the reason why they betrayed your relationships to cause breakups and different things like that because of this large amount of money, collective. Is why you were ultimately betrayed the way you were, collective. Okay? Be careful who you trust. You are an earth angel, collective. Not only are you a high priestess, collective, but you are an earth angel as well, collective. You're coming out as the high priestess in the temperance, collective. Okay? You could be a star seed. You could be a highly sensitive indigo. Both the emperor, the mother, and the father of the tarot deck both came out. Okay, both the emperor and the empress, collective. Okay, so this means men and women, collective. Whether you know these people or not, familiar with these people or not, related to these people or not, Spirit is saying be careful who you trust when it comes to men and women. Okay, because they are all involved. Spirit is saying, yeah. What I'm telling you is the truth. It's clarity. I never make it up. These people have broken your heart, collective. They have caused you heartache and heartbreak and sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, and anguish, collective, because they're jealous. They're jealous, envious, and intimidated by you. They're in competition with you, collective. These people have sought out retaliation or punishment against you, collective, or even revenge against you, collective. These are people who have caused nothing but chaos and conflict and strife in your life, collective, okay? Yeah. That's what's going on here, though, y'all. That's what's going on here. So let's get a few more messages and see if Spirit have any closing messages for you all as it relates to the situation. Okay, y'all. So let's see. Spirit, clarify suffering in silence from trauma caused by no-cut family. Yeah. Both cult and accomplice slash partners in crime came out, guys. Okay. Your family are accomplices. They are partners in crime, collective. Okay. in this trauma, in the torture, in the abuse that you have suffered, Spirit is saying. Okay, to clarify satanic ritual abuse, there could have been a cult involved in satanically, ritualistically abusing you in some type of way, collective. You could have even been used in some type of satanic ritual, excuse me, rituals or something like that. Yes, something about parties. Something about parties that these cults were having, and you could have been trafficked to these parties. You could have been made available to be abused in some type of way, okay? Liable physical abuse, sexual abuse. You were used in some type of way, guys, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing secret here. This is something that they have tried to keep hidden. This is something that they have tried to keep secret, collective, okay? Or these are secret parties, satanic ritual parties or sex parties or something like that, okay? But this cult was involved with satanically, ritualistically abusing you, collective. To clarify mind control, we get organized crime here, guys, okay? So, organized crime is definitely responsible. Hold on, y'all. For the satanic ritual abuse that you have, or excuse me, it's organized crime that is responsible for this MK Ultra mind control that you have endured, collective. Okay? Yeah. I'm also seeing something about celebrities here as well, collective. Celebrities could have had some kind of involvement with this cult, with this satanic ritual abuse, with these parties or something like that, with this organized crime, this MK Ultra mind control, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify illegal, or unless there is a celebrity, you are related to a celebrity or something like that, okay? But yeah, celebrity is coming out here. Spirit, clarify illegal. Okay, so like I told you, organized crime is run, rule, control, and operated and funded by the government, by wealthy elite people in power and authority, whether they work for the government or not, guys, okay? This mind control, I'm telling you, is being done. It is still being done to this day. It is patented. It is documented. Okay? I don't give a damn talking about nothing. Talking about, oh, they stopped in the 60s. You are stupid than a bitch if you think that the United States has some type of successful weapon that they have stopped using at all. No, they just stopped telling you about it. They just stopped reporting about their continuous use in 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 um in it. Okay, collective. And there could have combined that MK Ultra mind control, collective, with artificial intelligence, manipulations, persuasions, mind control, and everything, collective. Okay? Brainwashing, monarch programming, beta sex kitten programming. It's a whole lot of mockingbird. It's a whole lot of different programs. So you think they just not doing those things anymore? Bullshit. A lot of shit that they can do, are doing, they can do remotely. Okay? They did these illegal things to you, collective, for money, Spirit is saying. Okay? There's something about money that is related to these illegal things that they have done to you and allowed to be done to you, collective, as well. I'm even seeing something about outer space here, collective. I don't know if you were taken on some type of aircraft, some type of ship, or something like that, and taken to another realm, taken in outer space somewhere, or something, um, or what have you. But that wanted to come out as well. Okay, yeah, this abuse and neglect. Okay, the way these people have abused you and neglect you, collective, is illegal, collective, and they did so for the purposes of money, Spirit is saying. Okay? Money, abuse, and neglect. Your family, collective, got money to allow you to be abused and neglected, and they're going to pay with their fucking life for it. Every fucking dime that they have made, everything that they have gotten off the back of you, every dime that they have made off the back of you, they are going to lose all of that shit. They're all going to die off in threes. They're all going to be ultimate sacrifices for what they have done to you. They all will pay the consequences for what is being done to you, because this is more than illegal. It is unjust. It is unorthodox. It's not enough words in Webster to explain just how foul this shit is. And to think this shit is going on in the United, and it's not just a United States thing, but it's just a shame to think that this shit is going on in the United States, let alone the rest of the fucking world. And then they want to try to brainwash you into believing that this is the home of the brave and the land of the free and all this other hoo-ha blah blah bullshit. This is home of the fucking slaves, mind-controlled fucking masses, where social engineering and all forms of abuse and neglect and torture, harassment, trauma that has been caused to people and everything has gone on. There's nothing brave or beautiful the fuck about that. And then they try to lie to you and say that this here United States of America was built upon Christian values. What the fuck are you talking about? What part of Christian values is the fuck cults and organized crime and abuse and neglect? MK Ultra mind control, satanic ritual abuse. You let me know when the Christian values come in. Psychic spiritual fuck attacks, satanic cults. Is any of that built upon Christian values? I don't think so. Because even that shit was made up by them. Spirit, clarify. Clarify psychic spiritual attack. You got people who are attacking you out of jealousy. I'm seeing jealousy and gifts, collective. You could have some type of spiritual gifts. Some of you have some supernatural powers, okay? But this definitely seemed like there's some type of jealousy over some type of either spiritual gifts you have, or this could be like talent, skills, or abilities, collective, okay? This is the reason why they're psychically, spiritually attacking you, collective, okay? Remember when I told you the High Priestess and the Temperance card came out there? You have some type of gift, collective, that these people are jealous of. So they are psychically, spiritually attacking you, collective. Trying to tear you down, trying to break you down, collective. Doing their best to make you feel less than. Everybody wants something from you, but they don't want you to have nothing at all, collective. Perversion. These are some perverted sodomites. This perversion ties into this satanic ritual abuse, this MK Ultra mind control, you being trafficked, abused, and neglected for money and everything, collective. They've been involved in this damn perversion. You got people who want to do, they don't like you, love you, care about you like that. But they want to do perverse things to you so they can steal from you, collective, and leave you high and dry, neglected, abandoned, and rejected, and left out in the cold, collective. The satanic ritual abuse has to do with perversion as well. Okay? Yeah, because perversion and crime of passion came out together. Somebody that wants something from you, collective, could want to do some type of something perverse to you, like rape you, and then kill you. Okay? This is somebody who is a sadist. Somebody who gets off by causing pain and shit to other people. Perversion and crime of passion both wanted to come out together, collective, okay? I feel like this has something to do with what was done to you even in the past as well. But that's the reason why we kept seeing that death card. Whatever it is that you endured, collective, when you was a child, you had some type of near-death experience of some kind. You was really injured or hurt in the midst of this, okay? There could even be a male, a perverted ass man who wants to do something perverted to you, collective, and then take you out in a crime of passion. Everybody wants something from you, but they don't want you to have nothing at all. Everybody wants something from you, but they don't want you to have nothing at all. Spirit say, listen to your intuition, collective. Everybody wants something from you, but they don't want you to have nothing at all. We got mind control here, okay? We already got a mind control card out here. They're using mind control, collective, in an effort to try to um, maybe steal something or take something from you, okay? Yeah. Look, didn't I tell you, look, this is because of their egotism and their greed, collective. These are egotistical as bastards who cocky, arrogant, conceited, and narcissistic, okay? They money hungry gold diggers, men and women alike. Greedy as sons of bitches, collective. Who wants to take from you for themselves, and they don't want you to have nothing at all, collective. Egotism and greed. Spirit, clarify low down and dirty shame. Low down and dirty shame. What is this low down and dirty shame, collective? Yeah. These people also is I'm seeing death. These people are also wishing death upon you. Whatever they trying to steal or take from you, collective, they want to sacrifice you. It's like now that you're awake or aware or you know the truth, they want to eliminate you. They want you dead and gone, collective, okay? Yeah. There could be a serial killer in your energy, collective. Whoever this perverse ass person who want to commit a crime of passion against you like they did when you were a child, collective, is a serial killer, okay? They could want to cause your death by way of a serial killer, somebody who's got bodies, somebody who has killed before, like an assassin of some kind. Yeah, a homicide, no bullshit. Homicide, serial killer, death here, y'all. Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you. Low down and dirty shame. Look at this. Justice and legal proceedings, collective. Okay? Whatever is a low down and dirty shame that these people collaborated together to do for the purposes of money, it has something to do with the justice system, the legal system, the court system, or something like that, collective. Okay? Yeah. These people are low down and dirty shame from what they did in the court of law, collective. Spirit, clarify satanic cult. What is a satanic cult? And I keep seeing this male. This could be a masculine energy who's a serial killer. Okay? Who they want to use to commit a homicide to cause your death. This egotistical as a greedy motherfucker here who is perverse. That they want to commit a crime of passion against you. This person is a sodomite. They could want to sodomize you, rape you, beat you up, abuse you, and kill you, strangle you to death, or something like that, collective. Spirit, clarify satanic cult, because that's how these sick, twisted ass bastards get down. Clarify satanic cult, Spirit. What's with this satanic cult? So I'm seeing here, I don't know how you could want revenge on somebody that ain't did nothing to you. These people want some type of punishment, payback, or revenge on you, collective. This is the reason why they're doing some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo on you. How long do you get revenge on somebody, though? How long do you attack somebody? You understand what I'm saying? Revenge to me is like if somebody punch you, you punch them back, okay? That's the end of the revenge, okay? Bitch, you don't hunt and harass and sabotage and ruin people's life, their entire fucking life. Bitch, how long is your revenge, huh? Revenge for what exactly? Considering the fact you too coward and bitch made to even tell a person the problem that you got with them in the first place. So most people don't even know. Half of y'all that was working the fuck against them, they ain't never had an argument with you, a fight with you, an altercation with you, ain't never did you wrong, stepped on your toes, did a goddamn thing to you. But somehow your punk ass behind the goddamn scenes thinking you a boss. Want some type of revenge on some goddamn body, and don't nobody even know what the problem is. You too coward to even face somebody like an adult. And you're clearly not an adult, because if you was an adult, adults don't act like this. Because a real adult would use their free will just not to deal with somebody, talk to somebody, have anything to do with somebody that they don't particularly like. No. But your ignorant ass that's in satanic cults and shit, into devil worshiper and shit, and all that satanic, masonic, demonic ass shit, all that voodoo, hocus pocus ass bullshit, thinking you somebody because you can cast a spell, bitch. but you do it in secret, and then you don't want nobody to know you a witch or a warlock. Talking about revenge. That's why they divination abusers. They over here doing spell work on you, collective. They doing things they're being hostile towards you and doing things to abuse you, collective. Okay, this satanic cult out of revenge. What revenge, bitch? Who are you, by the way? And what problem do you have with the fucking collective, bitch? Don't worry, I will wait. Please tell me what the collective did the fuck to you, ho? And how long does revenge last? Bitch, karma don't even go like that, bitch. Karma is, if you a liar and you lie all the time, somebody liable to lie to you. Karma is, if you was in a hit and run accident, you hit somebody and you took off and left, they're liable to come back around and happen to you. Somebody gonna hit and run on you. That's how karma works, bitch. Revenge is pretty similar. Bitch, you slap me, I slap you back. That's the end of revenge. You step on my toe, bitch, I'm gonna step on your toe. You push me, I'm gonna push you back, bitch. That's how revenge go. How the fuck long does your revenge last, ho? What is the revenge for? Who the fuck are you? Where you at, bitch? What the problem is? So this ain't really about no revenge. It's about your ignorance. This about your selfishness. This about your egotism. This about your greed, bitch. This about the fact that somebody ain't who the fuck you want them to be. This about the fact that you can't manipulate and control somebody the way you would want to. The way you would like to, bitch. Fuck your revenge. Who the fuck died and left you to charge of something? To think you can run and rule and control something to sit back behind the scene and the bitch don't even know you ain't even done nothing to you, talking about some revenge. Miss me with it. And then when you too motherfucking coward to come to somebody like a fucking adult and say, hey, I feel like this is a problem. I feel like this is an issue. I feel like there was a discrepancy with this. I feel like you was wrong in that. And rectify the situations like two motherfucking adults. Fuck your revenge, man. This shit don't make no sense. Fucking satanic cults and shit. I don't respect that shit. And I don't respect no motherfucker that belong to no satanic cult. And you ain't gonna make me bow down and worship you, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you believe in, but you can use your free will to believe in whatever the fuck it is that you want to believe in. You got the free will to do that, bitch, and it ain't got shit to do with me. Shit to do with me. You got every right to believe in what you want to believe in, be a part of what you want to be a part of, bitch. But whatever you believe in or whatever you a part of begins to hurt, harm, and endanger other people, affects other people's life, health, and well-being, bitch, that's when what you a part of becomes a problem. That's when we got an issue, bitch. And I don't bite my tongue. I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't beat around no bushes because I don't fuck with bushes, ho. So I say everything I got to say with my motherfucking chest. This is the reason why you feel some type of way about people like me in the first motherfucking place. Because you know exactly how we feel. You know exactly what's on our motherfucking mind. Besides the motherfucking mind control that your ass be trying to do while you trying to cipher some shit from a motherfucker's mind. While you trying to implant some shit in a motherfucker's mind. No, fuck that, bitch. We're not going to sit here and be quiet and give you the glory, the satisfaction of using your AI robot ass bitch to relay some message to you when I can say it out loud and say it with my chest and speak up so you can hear me clearly. Fuck you mean? Is somebody supposed to be afraid of you? The fuck? Be careful who you trust, collective. They surveillancing you, collective. They watching you in real time. In the privacy of your own home, collective. Be careful who you trust. You got emperor and empress, so be careful who you trust. So it doesn't matter whether it's a man or it's a woman, collective, okay? Listen to your intuition, collective. Follow your intuition. Okay? Because they are surveillancing you. Okay? Another thing that is illegal. This is illegal, unwarranted surveillance that ain't no judge signed the fuck off on, bitch. You have no probable cause to surveillance somebody 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and in the privacy of their own home. I would love to be a fly on the wall in a courtroom, bitch. For y'all to stand before, you couldn't stand before an honorable sitting judge who is a sellout, a Freemason, and in one of your goddamn secret societies, bitch. You could not stand in their courtroom and blatantly tell them that you have committed these type of fucking crimes without them having to take proper motherfucking action, bitch. Because that's just our fucking law. Ain't no way you could just tell them to their face. Even a corrupt judge would sit there shaking their goddamn head like y'all some goddamn folks. Yeah. I'm seeing strangulation here, collective. They could have had somebody to strangle you before, or they could want they could want you to die by strangulation, or could want somebody to strangle you, collective. I'm seeing man-made disaster here. Okay, a man-made disaster is something that is plotted, planned, schemed, set up, orchestrated, organized by particular persons. Okay, like a staged event. Something that was set up, that was plotted. A fire sign could be of significance, such as Aries or Leo individuals, male or female, collective. Okay. That's what's going on here, though, y'all. That's what's going on here. Okay? But I'm going to conclude this reading, collective. I'm also seeing fake death here. Okay? Could believe the reason why I kept seeing the death card. Okay? Whatever they did to you, they hurt you so severely in the past. They did something where they faked your death, collective. They could have faked your death and changed your identity. You got fake death and alive here, collective. These people did something and faked your death. This could also be the reason why now, collective, they are shadow banning you online, collective. They're trying to keep people from seeing you publicly on social media, collective. They don't want you seen. They don't want you heard. This is the reason why when you are targeting individuals, one of the main things they do is isolate you and strip you of any type of support system, collective. These people either faked your death when you were a child, or they faked your death as an adult. Okay, it could have something to do with this justice system and legal proceedings, something they did in a courtroom here, collective. Because if there was something that rightfully belonged to you, these motherfuckers could have either stole your identity, or said that you were deceased, or said they tried to claim that you was unfit for something, or what have you, so they could steal it from you. Okay, but you got fake death and alive here. They faked your death, yet you are alive, collective. This is the reason why they are hell bent on trying to sacrifice you the fuck now, collective. Trying to get rid of you now, collective, because they have already said that you were dead when you were not. Okay, y'all. This y'all reading, honey. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may know somebody else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who's interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tip diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, with surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Yeah, but these accomplices and partners in crime, collective, they all chained to the devil, honey. These are some sinister, evil, wicked, toxic, demonic people. These people ain't got they shouldn't even have the audacity, don't even have the right to put their mouth on you, honey, if they wanted to, with all the evil, wicked things that they have done to you, collective, okay? But when it's all said and done, okay, they're going to pay with their life. Individually. They are all going to pay with their life for what they have done. Till the next time.